If you've been to the Burlington Public Library in the last 15 years, you likely have been helped directly or indirectly by the library's assistant director, Susanne Sullivan. And now, after 15 years of serving the Burlington community, Susanne is retiring. After gaining degrees in library science at UMass Boston and Simon's College, Suzanne's career in Burlington had an interesting start on September 11th, 2001.
So as I'm driving to work, I'm hearing this horrific news, and the staff is all looking shell-shocked. And we thought, we have all these children coming into the library. What will we do? Well, of course, we will make them feel safe and secure. And you know, they saved it for us. I will never, never forget the fact that I got to look at those beautiful, smiling little faces, and that reinforced for me that life goes on. Children are our future. And no matter how bad things are, if you get to work with kids, you have a pretty good job. Burlington is a marvelous, wonderful community. It's the only place I've ever been where when the high school and the middle school get out, people say, oh, isn't it wonderful? Usually middle schoolers, high schoolers are kind of a pain in the neck. In Burlington, they're such terrific kids. You know, they're serious students. They take things seriously, and they like the library, they relish it, and they treat it well.
I asked Suzanne how she's seen libraries change with the course of increasing technology.
The changes are just boggling. I mean, I remember the days when we checked out books by going clunk and handing them a date due card, and now it's all done on a computer. And now you can sit on your computer at 3 o'clock in the morning in your pajamas, and you can say, what would I like to borrow? I'll just check all the surrounding libraries to see what it is that I want, and I'll place my hold. And then a couple of days later, you go to the Burlington Public Library, and your books or your DVDs or your audios have come in from, I don't know, Rockport or Wilmington or Chelmsford or whatever library had them on the shelf. It is so much more convenient now. This is a great time to be in libraries and a great time to be a library user.
And in response to Google replacing the traditional library,
if you want any old answer, you Google it. If you want the right answer, you go ask a librarian. You can get more misinformation off the internet, and people who really know their stuff still want an expert to guide them and help them find the right answer.
Having been staff liaison to the Friends of the Burlington Library, coordinator for 2 book discussion groups, the library volunteer program coordinator, as well as a talented quilter in her own right, Suzanne can't say enough good things about the people of Burlington and their library.
They should be really, really proud of their town and the fact that it supports the library well. We have good funding. We've never had problems with not enough money to buy books. We've almost always got enough to buy what's important. So now we have books, we have films, we have audiobooks, and we have downloadables. So in case you don't want a physical paper book to carry with you, from the library you can borrow an ebook and load that onto your reader. So we offer all these things. Pretty nifty place to be, good time.
With such an admiration and attachment to the Burlington Library, I asked Suzanne if she'd be using the library in her retirement.
I've already told the people in my evening book discussion group, which is one of my all-time favorite things in the library. I love these book discussion groups. I said to them that even though I'm retiring to go do childcare for grandkids, I'll be free evenings. So I'm coming back for the evening discussions, at least for a while, unless maybe some closer to home book group snags me up, but I'm sure this fall I'll be in. And because I'll have a 3-month-old in my care after I'm retired, I will come Friday mornings to baby time once in a while, and she can sit on my lap and I can get to see the children's programs that I have not seen now for the last 10 or 12 years here. I have loved coming to work here. I got up every morning with a smile on my face and I said, oh, I get to go to work. This is a great kind of a job to have. I don't know very many people who really like their work, but I like mine.
We all wish Suzanne the very best in her retirement and thank her for her years of service helping make the Burlington Public Library a better place. From the Burlington Public Library, I'm B News reporter Tad Stefanak. Back to you in the studio.